Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to the video. First of all, today's video, it's going to be about NINE.i and their I Part 1 album. We will get to that. However, more housekeeping. If you've watched the past, I think 2 videos I put out, maybe 3, we've been in the Dying Grandma saga. The Dying Grandma saga is over. The grandma's dead. So, hotel, funeral time. Yeah, that's really all I got. You get to see the background of the living room part of the suite where I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping on the couch. My mother and sister are in the bedroom. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. The point is, the AWOL saga will be somewhat continuing, but I do have like a little break and everyone else is out. So I figured I might as well slightly update you because, fun fact, I already said, we're talking about NINE.i's I Part 1 album. I loved this album and I want to rant about it. So, just to go over how things are going to work, I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have a disclaimer. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion. Music is subjective, and that is great, but so is this album. I loved it so much. Like, if you were wondering a vibe for how this video is going to go, I adored this album. It's going to be a very positive video. Alright, cool. Let's get started. First up, we have the intro song, I Live As Blank. Now, this is my least favorite song on the album. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, like, it's not a bad song, but it's definitely not my favorite either. Like, it just, okay, hear me out. First of all, it's a long intro. It's 2.5 minutes long, which at that rate, like, that could be a whole song. So for that to be your intro, a little lengthy, but it's fine. But my key issues are, like, it starts out with speaking. Speaking intros can work. There are speaking intros that I like. Here, not the best. And then it goes into background music, which, while not bad again, it's not the best either, if you know what I mean. And also, this is really just a more like pet peeve, not even pet peeve, it's just more of a, it's not as real of an issue, but hear me out, okay? I loved the intro on their debut album so much. I love that intro. I adore it. By comparison, this doesn't really hold up. Don't worry though, as previously mentioned, this is my least favorite song, so it's only uphill from here. Next, the title track, Young Boy. This song is an absolute slay. Like, this song is serving and slaying at all times. My jaw dropped when I first heard this song. It's absolutely amazing. So, like, let's get into it. First of all, the verses, they're incredible. I adore them. The pre-chorus is an absolute moment. I loved her. And the chorus is pop rock perfection. Honestly, the whole song is pop rock perfection. I loved this song I still love it. I love it with all my heart and soul. It's absolutely amazing. And I know it's not like a high bar because they only have 2 titles, but like, of the 2, this is my favorite. Our next song is Paradise, which is a lot more of a chill song, but it's still really, really good. Don't get me wrong, like, it's a great song. So let's discuss. First of all, the verses. Really into them, very much a fan. The pre-chorus, stunning. I really liked her. And the chorus, it's a bit of a moment. I adore it. Like, just this song, giving in every way. Also, I want to give it some extra credit because I have like fear whenever like one song is a banger, whenever your title is like God tier banger status, which is what this title is, I always fear that the next song they're gonna try and continue the banger vibes, and then it always makes me worried that it's gonna get really repetitive. They didn't do that. They really alternate between like more chill songs and more banger style songs. Like, I really like it. It gets extra credit for it. Next, my favorite song, Love. Fun fact, I cried when I first heard this song. Like, not like full-blown sob, but like there were some tears in my eyes. Could it be because my grandmother literally died 12 hours earlier? It's a possibility. The point is that I cried, but let's discuss the song now. It is an absolute masterpiece. I loved it so much. The vibes are giving this weird mix of like depression and campfire, and I'm weirdly here for it. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The verses are also just immaculate, and the chorus is one of the best things I have ever heard. I loved it with all my heart and soul. Like, for the record, in the first 24-ish hours of its release, I probably heard this song around 10 times at a bare minimum. That number has gone up exponentially since then. I love this song so much. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I plan to continue listening to it on loop for the next several months. We have reached the penultimate song, which is Loner. And if you ask me, I would say this is probably the weakest of the actual B-sides, like not including the intro, but it is still quite good. I enjoy the verses, and I thought the chorus was pretty good. However, hear me out, okay? I feel like this is a song that's very much brought down by the album it's on, because I would say that if this were on like any other album, it would probably be one of the better songs. However, this album itself is just so good that by comparison, this just isn't on that level, if you know what I mean. Last but not least, we have I Am. And Whilst I stand by my previous statements that Love is my favorite of the B-sides, this is probably the best of the B-sides, in my opinion, but like, let's just discuss, okay? The background music, serving and slang in every way. I adore it. The verses are great. The chorus is a moment. It is slapping with every fiber of its being. Like, every second of this song is giving everything. I love it so much. It is the best song to go out on also, just because like you're ending with just such a bop. It's so fun. I love it. Overall, I'm giving this album a 10 out of 10. Listen, for NINE.i's debut album, I consider that just one of the best debut albums of all time, one of the best albums of 2022. I've listened to it like 1,000 times. I listened to that album consistently up until this day. Like, I probably listen to the album on a weekly basis. This is a better album, if you ask me. So yeah, 10 out of 10. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your own thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. Also, if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter, @_album_reviews. I'll link that in the description, along with at least my review for their debut album, which I have done. And in the future, any NINE.i albums that I have reviewed will also be down there, so you can check those out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!